Hi, my name's Stephanie and I'm a full-time reseller. This week I'm going to do, or not this week, today I'm going to do a video on the things that have sold in the past like 4 or 5 days with Poshmark and eBay. I haven't sold anything on Etsy since the last time I made a video, but I have been doing, like, people have been doing local pickups through a local, I think it's like Facebook Marketplace, and we have a thing called KSL. It's a news site, but a lot of people go on there to look for items. But I wanted to highlight 3 people today. Every time I do a video, or most of the time, I highlight people who follow me and who also have great YouTube channels. I think it's fun to support others in the community and to watch their videos. I always learn a lot. But Past Life Pickens, she has great videos and things she picks up. She sells a lot of jewelry, which I'm very unfamiliar with. That's not my niche. But I'm like, wow, maybe I should start keeping an eye out for that stuff because she seems to make pretty good money from it. But she just has a great YouTube channel. Also, Esme Loves Vintage. She's been following me a long time, and I've been following her. She does videos on going to yard sales and finding vintage items. A lot of glass. I know she likes, I think it's that green glass or the old vintage glass, but she's a really nice lady too. And then Robert's Ride Along, man, he's been following me and I've been following him for like 2 years or more since I've been on YouTube. But sorry, my dogs are barking in the background. He has a lot of animals. He rescues a lot of animals. He has a lot of reptiles. He's also a reseller. He does live videos sometimes reselling items. I've been on his channel to resell too, but he has a lot of really great videos on his animals and going to reptile, like, what do you even call them? I don't even know, like where a lot of people sell like snakes and iguanas and stuff like that. But follow their channels, give them your love and support. Also, I'm going to mention one more person, Hustle Q. I forgot. I've been following him for like 2 years too. Sorry if this isn't something you like to listen to, but I really appreciate the support that people give me, and they just have great channels. He's a reseller. He just talks about the day in his life, and he's just a great person too. I love watching him. I love his personality. So those 4 people, go check them out, go subscribe, and next time I do a video, I will mention you. I just can't get to everyone all the time. But these are the items that have sold. It's been really depressing couple days. I don't know if you saw my last video, but my little dog you always see in the background with the one eye, she just suddenly passed away. I won't go into big details about it because I already made a video about it, but she just wasn't breathing right. Took her to the vet, and she literally he was going to give her pills to help her heart, and she literally just like dropped dead. She like collapsed and started dying. And it was just very traumatizing for me. I'm used to having her. She goes everywhere with me. She follows me around. So I've been super depressed the last couple days, trying to get stuff done. But it's hard when you lose. They're like your kids, you know. You really love them. But we were able to bring her home and bury her in our backyard with our other animals we've had in the past. I sold this Solo Star Wars Chewbacca. Just excuse my dog. It's actually my son's dog. Anytime someone walks by, he freaks out and barks. But that's just Ollie. I sold this Chewbacca costume for $49.99. You know, I noticed I've been selling a lot of international shipping. It says eBay international shipping. I don't remember selling so much in the past before, but all of a sudden I'm selling, it seems like, a lot of Stampin' Up stuff and things like that. But I had bought this for $5 at a yard sale, and it sold for $49.99, and it was brand new. These woodland green camo pants, I've sold a couple of those. I bought in a bundle from my local auction. They ended up being like $1 a piece, but they went for $34.99. This beaver pencil sharpener went for $24.99, and that is something I had bought my son a couple years ago. I put it in a stocking, and the next morning, and he was just going through I don't know, he just is a little picky about things, but he just laid all the gifts he didn't want on my chair in my office and says, here, just resell these and donate it to a charity. He likes to donate to charities. He's only 19 now, but this is when he was like 16, 17. But I had put this back and forgot about it. and then decided to sell it. But he's funny. It's a cute. I had bought it at Kohl's. I didn't pay much for it. I had like a, at Christmas time they give you these extra deals. I think I must have paid $5 for it. So I actually made $24.99. I mean, I didn't lose money. This Tetris little game went for $20.68. This was part of a bundle I got at my local auction. I think it ended up costing me like $3. This Polo Ralph Lauren green men's shirt, it's called Lifeboat Green, went for $21.60. That, I'm pretty sure I got at Indie Clover, and I don't remember how much I paid, but I'm thinking in my head it was about $3. I usually don't pay much for things at Indie Clover. I haven't been there like 2 or 3 weeks. It just so happens that like I just don't have the car that day, or I just haven't been able to go and I miss going, because Fridays are 75% off there, up to 75% off. This Cowboys hat came in a huge bundle of hats I bought from my local auction. So this ended up costing me like 50 cents. I got like 25 hats for, I don't know, $14, $15. But yeah, I didn't go for much. I thought it was vintage, but it's not that vintage. It only went for $13.49. This cute little pound puppy newborns went for $20.68. This is another international shipping item. I paid $2 for that at a yard sale. Usually I don't pay more than $1 for something, but for some reason in my mind I thought this is going to go for pretty good. It didn't go for a super ton, but this replica Disneyland pocket knife Minnie Mouse went for $17.99. I bought a ton of pocket knives from my local auction years ago, and at first when I listed these, I had Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, I had a bunch of them. And they're in new condition. They kept in sleep covers. They were going for like $30, but I found this in a bag out in the garage that I guess I forgot I had. It only went for $17.99. I noticed people who were selling it just weren't getting much, so I do research before I list things to get an idea. This is a cool sale. This 1997 Spiegel catalog. I went to a yard sale like about a month ago, and she just had all these free books. Free catalogs, free books. And I wish I would have just taken the whole thing, but at the time in my mind, I felt overwhelmed. My office you can tell it's looking a little bit, I've been making progress, but I just kind of went through there, and I'm like, oh, I've seen in the past that catalogs go for pretty good, from the past. So I picked those up in a couple of craft magazines, but yeah, I wish I would have taken the whole thing, and then whatever I didn't want just donated, but I didn't. This badge uniform troop patches, looks like adhesive Boy Scout uniform kit, went for $12.15. I think I paid $0.25 for that. I remember at an estate sale they had some things like this, and everything was like $0.25. This little girl's Halloween costume, it didn't go for much, only $13.49. But I think I bought that at a yard sale for $1 or $2. That's why I had it so low. I had it for higher, and then I just noticed certain costumes weren't selling for much, and I just rather move it. This Hasbro is another international shipping. It's My Little Pony 35th anniversary, $16.18, and I bought a bin full of like My Little Ponies and Barbie dolls. This probably only cost me $0.25 because I bought a huge bin at a yard sale for like $5, and there were so much things in there. But that's that. Poshmark. This is a really cool find. I usually don't like selling dresses or things like this, but it was in almost like a wedding bag, or she kept it in a bag at Indie Clover, and it was 75% off the booth. She had it for $10, only $10, so it was $2.50. And it says the sequin dress is by Nasty Gal. It's palm tree sequin best dressed. And when I did research, on the website they were selling for $292. I sold it for $40, so I only paid $2.50 and it sold for $40. This Nike Dry Fit McCoy Buffalo Bills, I paid $5 for it. Indie Clover sold for $28. And these women's shoes, Asics Jolt, I just bought at a garage sale a couple weeks ago for $5 too. That was also $5, and it sold for $28. But that's all my sales for this week. Nothing major going on. The weather's starting to turn into fall. I'm trying to think. I really want to go yard selling this Saturday, but I'm not sure if I will. I'm still trying to get caught up with stuff, but I won a bunch of stuff at my local auction. My mom lives right by, so she's going to pick it up for me. And I bought this blanket. Let me look it up real quick, because I was unfamiliar. I was looking at the local auction things, and I was like, why is this blanket like at $40? And I did research, and I've never even heard of this before. It's called Hudson's Bay Point Blankets. I'm gonna copy it so you can see. And this particular blanket right here goes between $250 to $300 on eBay. And I'm like, why? I need to do more research. I paid $85 for it, which is a lot to pay. But I'm trying to sell more higher end things that make me like $50 to $100 profit, rather than, which is fine to get bread and butter money, like $5 here, $10 there. But I bought it for $85. If I can sell it for $200 or $250, that's like $100 after fees profit, you know. So yeah, I won that, and I also won, I just want to show you because this is fun. I won this 1982 Barbie Dream Furniture. It's the dining buffet and china cabinet set. Take a picture of it. It's new. It says it's new in its box. I think it's sealed. But I paid $27.50, but the last person that sold one on eBay sold for $100, and they were charging $40 shipping. I don't charge shipping like that. But I just thought it was fun. It's from 1982. And then I won some, this is the last thing I'll show you. It's just fun. It's kind of like my yard sale finds. 2 pairs of Cole, C-U-H-L, Born in the Mountains pants. And they're both brand new with tag. And when I did research, people were getting between about $60 a piece. I did pay $37.50 for both, making it about $20 a pair. But if I could get $50, $60, $70, you know, for each one, that's like, in my mind, $25 to $30 profit is good for me. I'll sell these on Poshmark. But that's all I have to say today. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for watching my videos, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.